and they got in their car.
Yay!
So they plugged in the coordinates to their GPS and headed off towards Oklahoma.
Right away, they got rear-ended.
And they looked to see if everybody was all right, and realized that they thought Giuliano had a concussion.
Giuliano was okay, so they got back in the car. The damage was not extensive. Brecht lost his shotgun. And so they headed off to Oklahoma once more.
But on their way, they were deafened by a loud popping noise and realized they had hit a porcupine.
Jake got out of the car and inspected the situation. And he was sprayed by his porcupine. They left.
As they hobbled along going 45 miles an hour on the interstate, they were pulled over by 2 state troopers.
They all were crying in fear. Gio pulled out his license and registration, handed it to the officer, and they realized the car was stolen. Brecht was also a legal immigrant, so he was let to steal.
Which left only 5 campers. So quick, Geoff gunned it. Going as fast as they could, managing with only 4 working tires. Then they realized they were running out of gas.
With the cops hot in pursuit, Gio floored it! Only realizing that the cops weren't behind them anymore, so they pulled her over at the gas station. Jake rejoined the group at the gas station, and he got in the car.
And then, while Jake was filling up the car, he lit a cigarette.
But Jake... The car did not catch on fire. There was no fire. Jake was just breakdancing outside the car because the street had no heat. Mitchell got out of the car, closed the gas can, paid the man, and he got back in the car.
On their way to Oklahoma, they were stopped once again by no other than the Skillet Road Tour bus.
Gio had a look of fear in his eyes, for he realized that this is his favorite band, and in that band, Jake was in the band! So he rejoined the group and they left again.
As they headed down the road, they realized they were quite hungry and proceeded to pull over to the nearest Taco Bell.
At the Taco Bell, they got 3 Super Grande, whatever, 10 taco deals. And so they ate them profusely and ravenously because they were starving.
After regaining order, they found themselves trapped in a horrible dust storm headed through the Midwest. They panicked. They had no idea what to do. And so they pulled over the car, put their taco boxes over their head, and started praying.
Midway through the prayer, they realized Taco Bell was running straight through them, and they had terrible stomach aches.
Ravaged by triple gordita supremes, I had no other option but to keep going and hope that they would in the closest miles, find some sort of restroom or Texas.
Somehow, through this mess, Evan was in the driver's seat. They pulled over at the nearest rest stop, and they all exited the van. And they realized they were in Oklahoma, and they could go to the bathroom. Everyone was saved!